All right, so y'all watch Potomac?
Y'all watch? I surely did.
Mia. I'm here for Mia.
Are you?
Oh, friend. Yes. Friend.
I'm 100. She's not 36. That's for sure. But I will say I like her. I like how
I can't even keep my comments to myself.
You don't like her? Okay, before I get into it, why don't you like her?
Okay. Based upon what we've seen so far, because obviously I don't want to completely write this woman off. We see that you out here, and I love a businesswoman that's doing her thing. Hopefully, you know that is your background, but we'll find out more. I do not like, number one, her judge of character.
I mean, I didn't like her calculator either.
I didn't like the calculator. I didn't like the judge of character. And also the whole entire interaction on this most recent episode with Wendy. Wendy sat down with class as that girl completely showed her ass. Okay. She got Zen Wen. And I was here for Zen Wen because that girl was literally like, why are you trying to jump now and bark at Wendy when like Wendy has not given you any reason to come at her neck? Like, and also
no, that's not true. That's not true.
Well, if you she played her okay, let's be okay. Sorry, I'll take that back.
Exactly.
She came at her a little sideways, you know, when she was talking about all the little plastic surgeries that she got. But like you said, plastic to plastic, like that's their own beef. I
know, but first impressions.
First impressions, okay, yes, but also like Wendy don't know that woman, and that woman don't know Wendy, so I don't really need to disclose anything to anybody in the room. Unlike her, who likes to tell the whole room that she got her pussy done. So, excuse me for saying that word on the podcast. Sorry. Unlike her, but I just think that when it comes down to Wendy, that moment was like, okay, it was a little petty. It was petty Betty, that moment. But when we look at the most recent interaction, the reason I don't like Mia at this moment, she's not your mate. Wendy is not your mate. Why are you looking for a fight with Wendy of all the people in the room? Why bark at Wendy when, girl,
Wendy crazy?
I mean, Wendy,
the comment. Do y'all remember the comment that started it all last night?
Yes.
Last night when she started barking at Wendy.
Well, Wendy had asked basically for some clarification on where she stood with Giselle and the whole Karen thing, because I was confused too. Like
everybody was confused.
Were you trying to poke at Giselle by saying to Karen, like, you're a real boss or whatever she said? I was confused. I'm glad Dr. Wendy asked what we were all wanting to know. Like, okay, so where do you stand? And I think Mia was threatened. And she definitely barked back. But I feel like she could have went about it a different way. She could have just been 100%. Like, you know what? I mean, I don't really know this woman, but at first I thought she was okay. But now hearing, like, I don't know. She could have responded differently.
I think that Wendy is seeing this woman's true colors, and she's messy and she's fake and she's catty.
Oh, hell no.
I think she's kind of fake too.
You said that Wendy also was fake?
No, I was saying that Mia is fake.
Mia is fake. 100%, because also she got mad defensive when Wendy even called her out about like getting Giselle's number. Like, you have so much to say about Giselle right now in the room where Giselle isn't here, but you were just last night like, hey, do you want my phone number? Let's connect. Girl, do better. And of course, if we're going off of first impressions, I would definitely read into her as like, girl, you fake and you phony. If you don't like that woman, why are you trying to be?
They're both being fake?
Yes. They both being fake, but also I just don't like Mia right now. Like, I feel like
I don't think Dr. Wendy's being fake.
I think that Mia needs to just feel the room. Like, why are you trying to bark right now? Just fill the room. Because also, like, I feel like her business is about to come out in the streets, and it's probably going to come out. I mean, it's definitely going to come out because you're coming out of Giselle, who already, y'all saw how quick she could not even wait to just spew out of her mouth about Mia's surgeries to Candace when they were on FaceTime. Y'all saw that moment, right?
Yes.
She could not wait.
I feel like the thing with Mia is she is fake. I don't think Dr. Wendy was being fake at all. I think she was, if anything, giving us what we want, which is a little bit of drama, a little bit of tea.
Pushback. Okay.
I think that Mia is fake because I'll tell you why. The way that Mia is so quick to offer information, and also when she's doing that, she's controlling the narrative. I feel like Mia has some dirt on her that clearly we about to find out. And people like her that offer that much information, I think they have an ulterior motive, which is as long as if I come across as this person that tells it all, people don't think that they have anything to catch me on. But she really does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that. I feel like that's diving deep. But I guess we can find out later on to the season. But
y'all think she was really a bartender?
I mean, even if she was a stripper, it took Nene a couple of episodes in to admit that she was a stripper, and look where she is in life. So honestly, I don't hold that against her. I don't think that she was 36.
So she a liar.
Right.
But because let's not play. People in her generation and older, they lie about their age.
What you talking about, Des? This woman said she had to go and get her ID and look at her ID and come back to the group.
Child, who got to look at their ID?
The girl is a joke. The girl is a joke.
Tell me the last time you looked at your ID to remember.
He said joker. He said joker.
Well, because he said joker. He said joker. Since we've been in quarantine for 2 years, I can't lie. I think I'm turning 28 again this year.
Okay, but you know what?
You know your age. You know your age.
I might lie so much that I forget.
Girl, listen.
The actual one.
But also, would you run into the room next time you were in the same like surroundings and tell them, "Oh, I had to look at my ID to remember how old I was"? Like, girl, would you do that? No, that's weird. Like,
very weird.
That's
you didn't even have to offer up that information. Like,
again, like she's offering up like the information that nobody wants to know. Girl, we want to know if he was actually bartending or stripping on that pole, because girl,
like I said,
really has me perplexed. I'm perplexed.
But I don't think the vajayjay surgery has anything to do with if she was a dancer or not. I think that like stupid little joke that Ashley made was silly.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. I mean,
I was like, you just get that when you have kids.
But she didn't have her kids vaginally.
She sure did mention that.
No, hold on. I can't lie. I've
maybe it's hereditary. TikTok, I don't want to laugh at anybody's,
Yeah, through TikTok, I've heard stories of people who just don't like how they look down there.
I mean, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Just own it.
You know that girl who's like, my meow meow looks like roast beef. She was like, she didn't want to.
But you keep your.
But can we also stop the narrative that having a lot of sex, or having a lot of children beats the shape and the form of your vagina? Because it doesn't.
Wow, no, because I just saw my first childbirth via TikTok. It was a simulation with a doll.
Okay, but no, listen, I'm not talking about in birth. I'm talking about eventually. Our bodies are made to expand and close up when we have kids. Okay. So yes, for the first 6 weeks, is your vagina gonna look foreign to you? Absolutely, folks. It just but she did not have her children vaginally, and having a lot of sex does not change the form or shape of your vagina. It doesn't stretch out your vagina. That is a myth. Thank you.
This is wisdom coming from our health professionals, so y'all better listen. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely chuckled when Ashley made that little joke. But
childish.
People, I'm childish.
She has the humor of like an 8-year-old boy.
For sure.
Like,
for sure.
An 8-year-old boy.
Definitely.
Like when she was talking to the baby and she was like, is that a new face? Well, actually, Karen always has a new face. Like, girl,
that was funny.
That was your friend.
Hilarious.
This is your friend. Damn, girl. Okay.
Hilarious.
That was funny though. I like that. I mean, I like Ashley despite her husband. I can't stand her husband, but I like Ashley. But it was a corny joke. It was.
I almost said something, but
I know Ashley's happy to have somebody else that got some dirt on the cast because
how do we know that Mia has dirt?
Mia has dirt. What'd she say on Ashley?
No, not on Ashley.
Devin is getting is just.
How do we know? Because Mia has already gotten caught in how many lies?
I mean,
okay, but then there's no dirt like Michael Darby yet, though. There's just
there might be.
We gonna see,
but we don't know, Devin.
But remember, the confessional is taped after all of that stuff. They don't film their confessionals till a couple months later, so Ashley could already know something.
We gonna see. We're gonna definitely.
We gonna see. We're gonna see.
I'm definitely enjoying Real Housewives of Potomac and these super sized episodes. Thank you, bravo.
Please give us more of those. Give us more.
We have super sized all season long.
Can we?
Seriously.
That's a request. Thank you. Because I've been soaking it up. Before we wrap this up, Wendy, let me tell you about Wendy. We knew that ass was sitting too pretty. We knew that ass.
And it looks good. It looks great.
Your booty looks,
and I'm glad she
healthy.
Came out and showed it off
because that red dress
does look great.
Woo!
But how come she lied and then said yes, and then her explanation was, "I just want to say it on my own time, girl."
I don't know. I don't know. But again, like you said, the plastic community, it's a weird thing that they do. Like, we already know. Okay, we know that you got something done. You spent plenty of coin on it. Tell us, okay, so we can compliment you, Madame the booty, very healthy. And then I also want to speak to Wendy's mother because
love her mom. When she said she was going to
auntie, I have to address her as auntie because that is auntie to me. Auntie, I was cracking up as she came into the house and was like, "You guys are going to pay for this surgery because listen, I want boobs, I want this, I want that, and you guys, if you don't pay, I'm going to sue you." Imagine your family member coming to your house and telling you you're going to pay for the surgery. And if you don't pay, I'm taking you to court. Your own child, your child better pay for your surgeries. And you know what? Am I mad at it? No. I'm not mad at it.
I actually really enjoyed seeing Wendy's mom, especially because she talked about their relationship last season with, the change in career and the pressure that she's felt just from coming from an African family. And then to hear her mom say, I'm proud of you and, support her, that was really nice. And I feel like that probably means so much to Wendy.
Her. Yeah, for sure.
So I love that. And her mom was definitely the comedic relief.
Loved it.
We needed. I wish my mom would take me to court.
And everything that Wendy cooked that day, Madame, whenever you cook, my mouth, the way that my mouth was watering after I heard egusi. Hey, wow, I'm coming.
How did you guys feel about her husband as she was talking about her business ventures? He did not seem a lick bit excited. I feel like he was hoping and wishing that her mom was gonna condemn the whole situation.
Give some pushback.
And then once she didn't, he was like,
I think for him, number one, for a man to be like, okay, you want to do candles? Like, okay, I could see him like coming from that angle. But then when she explained that he wants her to be more on the business side, and she said, I've basically done everything but the business, I could see his concern because like he wants her to thrive. Obviously, that's his wife, but also, girl, you done spend all this money to get but you haven't handled the actual, the work that you're supposed to.
Yeah,
so I could see why he would be like, come on, Wendy, if you're going to do this, and I'll support you.
I'm not going to lie. The second that I definitely peeped his face, Desiree, when this whole conversation was going on, because the second that like we actually heard what the venture was, because like Wendy was very excited to share with her family, like this is something that she's doing. And when we heard it was a candle business, hold on, rewind. When I heard it was a candle business, I know I was not the only one, but I immediately thought of Jackie Aina, and I was like, can we get a collab? I need a collab. Let's get a collab because we need that forever mood collab.
Ooh,
and
quick plug. Hold on. Quick plug for Jackie Aina.
Come on.
You know, her candles are now being
sold
at
Sephora. It's Sephora. Quick plug for Jackie Aina. We so proud of you, girl. We proud of you, sis. Jackie Aina's Candles Forever Mood is in Sephora, so y'all can now get your hands on it. Okay,
it's a good move on Sephora's end.
It's a
because
huge
finally,
move.
like, I love it because it's not a typical like eyeshadow palette. You know, it's a market that like I don't think any other beauty influencer has tapped into. With Sephora, especially backing them. I think it was really good on her end. I think it was good on Sephora's end.
Yep.
I'm here for
We excited, Jackie. So congratulations on that power.
I would love the collab between her and Wendy.
Would love to see the collab. Because like instantly when I heard
interlude, we need it.
Oh, okay. Because we already have names. That could be a fragrance right there. Nude interlude. All right. I immediately thought of
the photo shoot with them.
I'm telling you, the collab is definitely brewing. I need my Nija sisters to make that happen. And Wendy, look, if you need support, let me tell you right here, you have a community, a sister who is already doing it. So reach out to others that are paving the way because we can have two power players in the game of candles. Okay. We love ourselves some candles. We're here to support you. Okay.
And then call our girl Tajay.
And support Comfort Zone, the Comfort Zone on IG. Plug that joint too. We plugging everybody today. We just feeling mighty proud about everybody who we know are doing big things. So with all of these businesses and all these power plays, like honestly, at the end of the day, if your mind is set on it, go for it. Wendy, I know your husband may not be smiling at that table and it looked a little bit awkward, but continue on your journey to explore whatever this is that your spirit wants to explore right now. And if it's candles, let it be. If it's your happiness, let it be. If it's that
when they're selling in their yacht in the south of France because of these candle sales.
Okay. When the candle sales bought the yacht, exactly, then we can have a different conversation.
It's gonna be all right.
So congratulations on that venture too, baby girl. There's so many things that are definitely brewing with Potomac and I'm just happy to watch. Okay.
Same.